In Dallas, Texas, a police chase takes on the air of a Roman circus. A homeless man in a stolen lumber truck wheels about the city as if he's on parade.
Having fun. He was having some fun. Yeah, he's crazy.
Crowds gather to watch the chase unfold. Many onlookers are simply curious. Others actually encourage this truck rustler. But officers know how dangerous the situation really is. For every pedestrian enjoying the show, there's a commuter scrambling for his life to avoid being crushed. Officers are ill-equipped to deal with a vehicle this large. Ramming it is impossible, and disabling its tires may take more time than they can spare.
He's on the wrong side of the road, and all lanes are blocked. He's going to have to turn.
The one thing they do know, they can't afford a wait-and-see approach. The driver seems to enjoy scaring bystanders, even the ones who are cheering him on.
You can see people running away as he turns into that parking lot and just scattering.
Police decide it's time for action. Officers fire at the truck's wheels. 18 moving targets. The bullets connect, but the solution proves to be worse than the problem.
There is a lot of black smoke coming from the back of the truck.
Not only does the truck have enough tires to keep moving, but its exposed rims grind into the asphalt. Sparks leap to the semi's cargo, and in seconds, the lumber goes up in a burst of flames.
And now the truck is on fire. This is incredibly dangerous.
The joyride has now turned into a rolling disaster. This is no longer just a truck on the loose. It's a runaway inferno. A burning wheel suddenly blows loose and careens down the street. The driver presses on, even as his vehicle falls apart. The police realize it's time for drastic measures. A white van rushes up to the semi. Inside, a tactical team of officers with orders to use deadly force. As the driver churns across a highway median, his frayed wheels get hung up on the curb. Police see their chance.
Okay, he's stopped now, and the officers are getting out. It looks like they have their guns drawn. Look, you can see one running up to the cab there. No, I think he's firing.
Bullets rip through the cab as the suspect pulls away. Police aren't sure if he got hit, but one thing becomes clear very quickly. He's not giving officers another shot at him.
He is really moving now, and it's hard over that curb. He really jostles the payload.
The flaming truck charges down a city street. It is at this point where the driver begins using his burning payload as a deadly weapon.
The cab is swerving there, and the lumber has fallen off all over the roadway.
With a jerk of the wheel, the driver shakes the ravaged load loose, spilling dozens of planks into the street. Cruisers fight to stay on the semi's tail. With half the truck's cargo still threatening to topple, including a flaming forklift, officers can't get too close. Even worse, they can't get ahead to warn other vehicles.
Oh no, there's a school bus. Oh no, the lumber hits the school bus.
Police race forward, desperate for one more shot at the driver. But the semi swerves wildly, holding them at bay. As badly as police want this chase to end, they don't want to involve any more civilians. They wait for another opportunity. But just as they prepare to move in again, the suspect does something completely unexpected. Along a quiet stretch of highway, he rolls to a stop. It turns out that the tactical team had been successful after all. During the shootout, the suspect was wounded. Now suffering from loss of blood, the driver finally decides to surrender. But as he's taken into custody, officers make a startling discovery. This man was due in court today for stealing a truck. And instead of showing up for his trial, he stole yet another truck and went on a joyride.